Now, yesterday we started talking about the trigonometric ratios, and we said that the functions or the ratios in trigonometry, there are 6 ratios, but in grade 9, we're going to talk 3 ratios. What are they? Sine, cosine, and tan. Now, the sine for any angle is the length of the opposite side over the hypotenuse. So for angle A here as an example now, the opposite side is BC, and its hypotenuse or hypotenuse is an AB. So this is for sine A, it's a BC over AB. For its cosine now, the cosine is the adjacent length. So which one is the adjacent now? It's an AC over the hypotenuse, which is an AB. So cosine is an AC over AB. And the last one, the tan. The tan, it's a sine over cosine, or we're going to say that is the opposite over the adjacent. Now, we did this exercise here. We learned how to find the sine for x and the cosine and the tan for any of the angles here. And also remember that we did this question. Is it right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I gave you a way in order to find the sine and cosine and tan for the common or the special angles, which they are 45, 60, and 30.
Yes, we took the example 3, we did it. We didn't take try 3.
Okay. Now, here now, in this one now, if I ask you to find the sine of 30, I told you there's no way to use the triangle that I gave you before. Just you're gonna use the calculator. So I want you now to try sine 30. What's the sine of 30? Try it on your calculator and give me the answer, please.
Wait, 1 second. It's 1 over 2.
It's 1 over 2. Excellent. طيب, what about cosine 60?
1 over 2.
1 over 2 also. Thank you. What about sine of 45?
Sine 45.
Yes.
It's square root 2 over 2.
Yes, square root of 2 over 2. So I didn't have here. So it's an square root of 2 over 2. Now, what about tan of 45?
45. 1.
1. Excellent. What about cosine of 30?
Cosine of 30. Square root of 3 over 2.
Square root of 3 over, no, sorry, just a minute. Over 2. And tan of 60?
Square root of 3.
It's a 3. Thank you. Right. Now, for number 36 and 37, I told you yesterday that if I have any two, if I x and y, angle x and angle y, are complementary angles.
Yes.
Which means that the sum of angle y plus angle x give me what? Gives me 90.
Yeah.
Now, in this case, you'll find that sine of x is the same as cosine of 90 minus x. And cosine of x is the same as sine of 90 minus x here. What do I mean? Like if I give you, or if I ask you now to find or to write an expression for sine 30, but using cosine. So it's the cosine of what? Sine of 30. I will switch sine with cosine, and then I write the complementary or the angle that's complement with 30. And so 90 minus 30 is?
60.
60. Excellent. طب if I ask you now to find sine of 20, is the same as cosine of?
70.
70. Excellent. طب cosine of 10? It's the same as sine of
80.
80. Good job. Sine of, or let's say the cosine of 48 is the same as sine of
62.
42.
Oh,
Okay. So now in the number 36 here, write an expression for cosine of 68 using sine.
mm.
So cosine of 68 equals to sine of what?
Sine of 22.
22. Thank you. طيب. What about sine of 44? It's equal to
Cosine of 46.
56. Thank you. Is it clear?
46.
Um,
46, not 56.
sorry.
Do I write the things down?
Sorry?
Do we write the notes?
Yes, please. Or you can see the recording later. Okay? I'll pause for your recording. You can see it later.
Okay.
Okay? طيب. Next now. First of all, do you have any question here?
No.
طيب. Now. Now let's go back to and try 3 here. In try 3, what's the given? In here now, they ask you to find, they give you one side and one angle, and they ask you to find the unknown hypotenuse or the unknown adjacent or the unknown opposite. So I will show you now how can I use the given angle plus the one of the side length in order to find the other two sides. First of all here, let's choose as an example angle 30. So I will say here now, for angle 30 now, what's the given for angle 30? For angle 30, I have its opposite here.
Hypotenuse equals 90.
Sorry, I have its adjacent. So yeah. Now here, for 30, I have its adjacent, and I need to find what? The hypotenuse.
Yeah.
So,
مثل we have the hypotenuse.
it's y. It's unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the line is the hypotenuse.
Yeah. The opposite to angle 90 is the hypotenuse, which is y.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay? Now,
okay.
which ratio for angle 30 now? For the given, which is 9 over y, the adjacent over hypotenuse. Which ratio is the adjacent over hypotenuse?
10.
Adjacent over hypotenuse.
Mama. It's cosine. Cosine.
Cosine, excellent. So now here, for cosine 30, I know that it's an adjacent over hypotenuse. So let's now replace here. So let's say that cosine of 30 equals to, what's the given adjacent here?
9.
9 over
Hypotenuse and here y. Then we
hypotenuse,
will
which is y.
switch
That's it?
them.
Yes. So this is here the first way that I see what's the given according to the given angle 30. I have the adjacent 9 and I need to find the hypotenuse, which is y. So for cosine 30 here, it's 9 over y. Now, in order, if the case only that then the denominator is unknown, you will switch the cosine with y. So how it comes with you now? Y
equals 9 over 30.
9
Over
over
30.
cosine 30.
Cosine 30.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So here now, and I need to solve it. So I will switch y with cosine of 30. So the angle of the measure of y will be 9 divided by cosine of 30. Or can you enter it as denominator?
Do we do it in the calculator?
Yes, please. Bring your calculator and tell me the answer.
9 over 9 divided by cosine of 30.
Yes, 9 over cosine 30. So it
6
would
square
be
root of 3.
6
Yes.
square root of 3.
Okay.
Excellent. Or as decimal, it will be 10.39, or as it's an 6
Yeah.
square root of 3. This is a way now how do we find y. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now in B here now, how can you write an equivalent expression for cosine 70? Cosine 70, it's equal to what?
It's equal to sine 20.
Excellent. It's equal to sine 20. Right. What about the sine of 34?
Sine of 34, 19 subtracted by 34.
Which is
50,
It's
56.
cosine 56.
56.
Yes.
Thank you. This is for B. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now next. Now, for exercise 38 and 39, find each length. I need now to find, given that the angle B is 31 or angle C is 59, they ask you to find the length of AC. Haneen, can you help me?
Yeah,
Yes, Haneen. Here now I need to find AC. So which angle do you prefer to use, 31 or 59?
31.
31, okay. By the way, I can use any of them. So for 31 now, what is given? I
The
need to find AC. And I have AB.
the adjacent,
I have the adjacent. And what do you need to find?
and the opposite.
Opposite. So which one is the opposite over adjacent?
Miss, why don't we need to find the hypotenuse?
Because they don't ask you to find BC, they ask you to find AC.
Oh, okay.
Look here, I need to find AC.
Yeah, okay.
So what do I have? I have an adjacent and I have the opposite. So the
Yeah.
opposite over adjacent is
Of
Tan.
10.
tan. Excellent.
Tan.
So tan of 31 is an opposite over adjacent. طيب now, so here let's replace tan.
ماما شوفي قول شوفي خلاص حاليا نصور
So here now, tan of 31 equals to. Now for angle B, what's the opposite?
AC.
AC over the adjacent, which is
9.
9. Excellent. Now look at the board, look at the laptop here. Sorry. Here I have tan 31 and here I have 9. So as you show on the screen here now, I can't switch them because I know what's the tan of 31 and I know what's the tan of 9, or what's the tan, the value of 9. So in this case now, I will just do a cross multiplication.
Cross multiplication.
Excellent. Cross multiplication. So I will now multiply 9 with 31 in order
Tan
to give me the
31 or 31?
tan of 31 multiplied by 9 to give me the length of AC.
Yes.
So AC here
5.40.
will be 9 multiplied by tan of 31, which is equal
What
to
is 5.40?
5.40.
5.40.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Now the second one, yellow lavender. To find BC now, I now need to find the length of BC. For this here now, for the angle 31 as an example, what's the given for angle 31?
That's adjacent is 9 and its opposite is 5.40.
5.40, I will not use it now. I need to find BC.
So BC, it's for angle 90, it's opposite.
Not 90, no. I'm talking for the angle 31.
Yeah.
Okay? Angle 31. What's the given? 9, which is what?
9. which is the adjacent.
Which is the adjacent, yes. But what I need to find?
The hypotenuse.
The hypotenuse. Excellent. Now then, what is the adjacent over hypotenuse?
Cosine.
Cosine. Excellent. So I will write here cosine of 31 is an adjacent over hypotenuse. Now next, here I have cosine of 31 equals to, now what's the adjacent for angle 31?
The adjacent for angle 31, 9.
Is 9 over the hypotenuse,
Which is unknown.
which is I mean BC.
BC, yeah.
Right. So now how can you find BC now?
Switch.
Switch. Excellent. Not like the previous one. The previous one I just multiply by them because the numerator is unknown. So because the numerator is unknown, just multiply the tan 31 by 9. But if the denominator is known, you will switch. So here BC will be 9 of
9 over cosine 31.
cosine of 31.
Cosine of
So
31.
now, using your calculator, what's the length of BC?
10.49.
Excellent. BC is 10.49. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Who can give me another way now? And how can I find the length of BC without using cosine of 31? Or sine or tan, without using the trigonometric ratios? What is the second way I can do that? If I know that is the length of AB and the length of AC, how can I know the length of BC?
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean theorem. Excellent. Is this example clear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's now move to the second one.
ماما أنا بدي أكتب.
For this example now, I will explain for you the how to use the sine and cosine inverse. Then if there's a time, I will explain it for you. If there's no, tomorrow, inshallah, I will continue it. Okay? But it's the same idea as the previous one. I give you one side length and I give you one angle and I ask you to find x.
طيب.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's go now to example number 5 here. In order, how can I find the length, the measure of the angles? Now, as I told you before, if I want to solve any triangle, what do I mean by solve the triangle? Find all the unknown angles and find the unknown sides. Now, if I give you here this triangle, AC is 1, AB is 4, and I ask you to find the length of BC, as we said before, which theorem can I use?
Pythagorean.
Excellent. So now here, if I give you the measure of the sides AC, its dimension is 1, and the length for AB, the hypotenuse length is 4, and I ask you now to find the angle now. I give you two sides, and I ask you to find the angle. What should I do now?
اللي هي tan صح؟
Not
ثيتا.
not
tan
all the
theta.
time. Not all this time. I'll show you how now.
ماما
No, we know that that AC the C angle is 90.
Wait, just a minute. بس هعمل-
ما شوف فيلم
طيب.
Teacher, halton of AC is the adjacent or opposite.
طب هلا what I will do now? Now here I have this triangle. Okay. And I ask you to find the measure of angle A. The measure of angle A now. So I will do first here. I will write for angle A. For this angle A here, what is the given? 1 and 4. What does the 1 relate to angle A? How does it relate to angle A?
It's hypotenuse. No, I mean adjacent.
Adjacent. Excellent. And how is 4 related to angle A?
It's hypotenuse.
It's the hypotenuse. Thank you. Now then, for angle A here, what is, or for the given ratio, adjacent over hypotenuse, which one is an adjacent over hypotenuse here?
Cosine.
Cosine.
Excellent. So cosine of A is an adjacent over hypotenuse. Now then, for cosine A, which is, I don't know what is its measure,
Mm.
the adjacent is 1,
1,
and the hypotenuse is 4.
4. So we will.
And how can I find cosine A? And what does this mean here? It means that there's an angle. Its cosine is 1 over 4. But how can I find the measure of this angle? I will use the inverse of the ratio. Yani, I can use inverse of cosine, inverse of sine, or inverse of tan. So
How?
in order to find how, and what I will do, I will say that A is, and here in order to solve it, I will multiply cosine inverse by both sides.
So it will be what?
Yeah, okay, so this one here, I will multiply this one. Let's change the color first, please. I will multiply here the cosine of A by cosine inverse, and the other side here, I will multiply it also by cosine inverse.
Cosine
So,
inverse will be with
cosine
negative.
inverse, cancel the cosine, so I have A equals to what? Equals to cosine inverse of 1 over 4.
Let's do it in the calculator.
And how can I do it with the calculator? Shift
Shift cosine.
cosine. Excellent. Then after that, use the fraction 1, write 1 over 4. Then press
It's
enter.
75.5.
Excellent. So the measure of angle A now
Yes.
will be 75.52.
I have
How
a
to
question.
find the measure of angle A? Yes,
Miss, but we said that it can't be more than 1.
that it's in the cosine of the angle, not the angle itself. The angle it can be up to 90, but the cosine of the angle, as you see here, it's 1 over 4, 0.25.
Okay.
Okay.
بس عندي سؤال.
Yes, يا ألما.
How can I understand if I'm using sorry, how can I understand if I should use cosine or sine or tan?
Mama.
According to the given. As an example here in B. Look at angle B. I need to find angle B here now.
Yeah.
Okay? For angle B now, what's the given for angle B? How is 1 related to angle B?
It's opposite.
It's opposite. And the 4, how it's related to angle B?
It's the hypotenuse.
It's the hypotenuse. But which one is the opposite over hypotenuse?
Sine.
It's a
Sine.
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 Excellent. Sine. So now, in order to find B now, what I will do, I will say that B equals to, now,
The inverse.
sine inverse of. Here I say the opposite. What is the opposite of sine B?
1
1. What is the hypotenuse?
over 4.
4. Now, by the calculator, sine inverse of 1 over 4 will be?
Wait.
14.47.
Excellent. It will be 14.
14.47.
So angle B is 14.47.
47.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's now summarize what are we do in this lesson. First of all, if I give you 2 sides length and I ask you to find the measure of the angle, remember that measure of angle, I need to use the inverse. I have to use the inverse. Sine inverse, cosine inverse, tan inverse. I can use them. I can't use any of them. It depends on the question. So if I give you 2 sides length and I ask you to find the angle, you are going to use the inverse. But I give you one angle, like the previous one here. If I give you one angle, sorry, if like this one here now, if I give you the measure of one angle now, and I ask you to find the one of the sides, I can use the ratios as I did here, as we did in number 38 or 39.
Okay.
Okay, so I will repeat. I give you angle. If I give you the measure of an angle. The angle is given, and the side length both are given. Okay, I will use the ratio. But if I give you two sides are given, and the angle is unknown, I will use the inverse. Okay, if I give you two sides and I ask you to find the third side
I think it
is unknown, I will use Pythagorean.
10. This for the first one. It's one angle and one side.
One angle, yes, one angle is given and one
And
side
one
is given. And I ask you to find the other side, let's say here then, and the one other side is unknown. So I will use the ratio as we did in 38 and 39. But if I give you two sides and I ask you to find the unknown angle, you're going to use the inverse. With the last one, as we did in the previous lesson, if I have two sides and I ask you to find the third one, I will use Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
Let's do now try it here.
Try it 5. Next example for cancelled.
Sorry?
Try it for cancelled.
I'll explain it later. It's the same idea as 38 and 39. So I need to focus on this in order to finish the covered material for the quiz.
Okay.
Right. Now number 5 here. I need to find the measure of angle P.
P we will its inverse is no, I mean
of angle P now is
the opposite is
Hey, what do I have for angle P? I have the opposite
and
what?
the adjacent.
Adjacent. Thank you. Right. Now for the opposite and the adjacent, what I will use?
Tan.
Tan. So I will use now its inverse of tan for opposite over adjacent. Is there anyone that doesn't understand this idea?
No.
No. No, so
No.
like
The other
if you
is Lujain, Asir, Juliana, Lamar, Lilian, Haneen, Asil, Khaled. Is everything okay?
yes.
Yes.
هلا it really depends on what's given around the angle, صح؟
Yes, yes. Let's continue here now. Now for angle B, I have, so you told me that for angle P here now, I have an opposite and I know what's the length of the opposite and I know what's the length of adjacent, so I will use the tan. So now,
Tan
measure of angle P is tan inverse.
shift
So shift tan of what? The opposite,
2
which
over
is
3.
2 over 3.
2 over 3. Excellent.
33.69.
69.
So measure of angle P is
33.69.
16. Thank you. Type. Now, how can I find now the measure of angle Q? Juliana?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Juliana. How can I find the measure of angle Q here? For angle Q first, what's given?
The opposite and the adjacent.
The opposite and the adjacent. Excellent. So here now, it is that. What will you use? Inverse tan or tan inverse, sorry, or inverse of cosine or inverse of sine?
Inverse of tan.
Tan. Thank you. So inverse of what? What's the opposite for angle Q?
3.
3 over
2.
2. Thank you. So yeah, using your calculator, what's the measure of angle Q now?
56.3.
6.30. Thank you. Now, who can tell me if I know what is the measure of angle P and I know that it's a right triangle, how can I find the measure of Q without using the inverse?
If we know P and R,
Yes.
minus 180.
Excellent. Thank you, Lavender. I will subtract them from 180, so I can find the measure of angle Q. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, for exercises 40 to 43, find the angle that's mentioned in the question here. Now, the measure of angle B.
No, be opposite over adjacent, which is tan, and inverse.
Yes, so here, number 40. I need now to find the measure of angle B. So, what's the given here? Opposite and what?
Opposite of adjacent, which
Adjacent.
is
So, which will use?
inverse tan.
Excellent.
Tan.
Tan.
Inverse.
Let's say that inverse. Tan. 4 B. 3 over 4 or 4 over 3?
3 over 4.
3 over 4. Thank you. So,
Which
what's the
is
measure? Aywa, what's the measure of angle B now?
36.86.
It's
36.86.
36.86. Thank you. طيب أسيل.
Yeah.
Yes, Asil. For number 41. How can you find the measure of angle C now? For angle C, what's the given for angle C?
It's unknown.
How is the 3 related to angle C?
It's the adjacent.
It's an adjacent. 4, how it's related to angle C?
It's the up. The up.
The opposite. Excellent. So now we will use an opposite over adjacent. Which ratio is an opposite over adjacent?
Tan.
Tan inverse. Excellent. So be inverse of tan for the opposite over adjacent. So the measure of angle C now. Now, what's the opposite here for angle C?
What?
4 over
4
What?
over 3.
which is
Which is 53.13.
53.13.
53.13.
It's an
53.13.
53. 13. Thank you. Thank you, Asim. Lujane, 42 now. In 42 here, I ask you to find the measure of angle K.
Okay, so 5 is the opposite.
5 is the opposite and
9 is the adjacent.
the hypotenuse.
No, the
Because the
opposite.
opposite of the
Hypotenuse.
right is the opposite.
So opposite over hypotenuse is
Is
sine.
sine. Excellent. So I will use now inverse of sine.